Mm-hmm. Hi, everybody. How are we doing today? Welcome to Victoria's Connections. And today is February 10th. Getting ready each and every day. How we doing? Welcome to Victoria's Connections with your angels, ancestors, guide, all the energy that is around you. I got to show you guys what I've started wood burning yesterday. I just want to show you. I'm far from finished. It's beginning. I see it. I finally see it. That's going to be a sunrise. But wait till you see it. And what it says is, I am safe, I am loved, and I am whole. I am safe, I am loved, and I am whole. It's going to be in my room. I love who I see over there. That's what it says. I am in God, I'm of God, and I am with God. And remember, this day will never come again, so keep grace active. Good morning. Good morning, TM. How are you, baby? Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Kathy. That's all that I see right now. Let me put on my glasses. Yes, I'm doing all this creative expression because I am so inspired to do it. Wait till you see this other one. And then I did I am free to be me. I listen to Lee Harris. I listen to a lot of, wherever I'm inspired by spirit to listen to every day or whatever. Hello, everybody. I see it so much more clearer because this is close. I can see fine far, okay? But close, it's... So these are my default glasses because I left mine. Let's update. Absolutely. I do. Listen, you know what I absolutely listen to, TM? I listen to all of his inspirational videos. I listen to the Indians and their beautiful flutes and everything like that. I have it running in my house. I will live life abundantly. I trust my life is guiding me. The one I am a tree came to me. I don't know how, but I am safe, I am loved, and I am whole. I got goosebumps. And I got to be honest with you today, I had a little hello before I came up here. And I thought, oh, come on, you're messing with me, right? And my cat was looking at me. So I said, listen, if this is a wonderful spirit, I heard you. I really did hear you go, hi. And I was like, I heard you. And I got chills up my back. And I was like, and I looked at my cat, my big fat boy, and he's just looking at me. And I know there's a spirit around. I know energy's around me. So I said, well, is he nice or do I need to banish it? And he looked at me, he gets up and he rubs himself against me. Now you got to understand, fat cat don't usually do that. So I was like, okay, well, hello. And I know this is the energy, me being more connected. So know that if you just listen, be still and listen, and if you have an animal, they'll let you know that you have energy around you. All right, just putting that out there. All right. So that is a definite hello from your spirit team, because if they're going to whisper it in my ear right before I'm coming on, this is to let you know my experience and to let you know hello. That's exactly how I heard it. So hello to everybody. All right, to my beautiful soul tribe. Know that your angels, ancestors, and guides come in with me every morning to give you whatever update we can to get you back in, or just to give you some sort of guidance. What you listen to, whatever you hear, and it resonates with you, it's for you, okay? But the tokens and all of that, I got to be honest with you, they don't play. All right, so let me just get, give me just a second here. Oh, thank you for the coffee. I needed it. Okay. Guardians of the four corners, Mother in earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, and sacred ones. I call on you and I welcome you here in the now. I set the intention that whatever lessons are learned from these tools will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. So teach me to trust my heart, my mind, and my intuition, my inner knowing, the senses of my body, the blessings of my spirits. Teach me to trust all of these things so I may enter my sacred space and love beyond my fears, and thus walk in balance with the passing of each glorious day. And so it is. And I heard to tell you, today is a hat day. Today is a hat day. I heard the page boy, and I absolutely, it was a last minute thing. I was going to wear them, and they said, no, put your hat on today. So put your hat on today, and whatever hat and character you want to be today, put your hat on today, your hat of hope. Listen, if I'm famous in your heart, that's all that matters. It's not about that for me. It's about getting the message to each and every one of you each and every morning. Some lady offered to give me $100 the other day, and I don't know. The universe is always taking care of me. So know that we're here together in the unity of community, and my community is my soul tribe. So, and my hands are hot, so they're sending healing to each and every one of you. That is why I'm serious when I tell you, and I hear them all in my head all the time, but this was voice because I live alone. And you see my cat's looking at me right now that I say that. He just came in and looked. So they're from the angelic realm. They see, sometimes they all come around and hang out yeah. So let's move forward, my lovelies, and know this is your third eye, your divine violet, okay? Seeing things more clearly. Each and every one of you are seeing things more clearly. What you need to leave behind and what you're going to move forward with. Okay, let's get that vibration for today. And look, I kept the vibration from yesterday. So I'm going to be keeping the 5 days. Oh, there's so many different stones in here, babies. I'm constantly replenishing. All right, what's the beautiful energy of today? The beautiful gift of today, February 10th. Whenever you see this video is when you're supposed to see it. But, 2. Ooh, this is very deep, dark blue. So this is your, okay. So there's the pink, which is the major feminine energy, and speaking through that compassionate voice of love. Okay? It is speaking through the compassionate love. Okay, you're set there. All right. I was wondering they're set on my glasses. All right. Yes, it is blue. Deep, dark blue. So this is coming from deep within you. And it is a healing. Okay? Everyone who comes to see me gets to pick their own. Yeah. Because it is your vibration, it is the vibration of the collective right now. All of your beautiful team come and make themselves, do you know what I mean? All right. So know that this is happening for us. We are coming from deep within our voices and speaking our truth with compassion, love, kindness, and treating others the way we want to be treated, because most females do that. Well, no, that's not true. But that's where we're going. We're going to be more compassionate with one another. All right, let's get the beautiful overall collective, because some people can't stay for long, so this is always relevant in the overall, because I show you each and every day how these cards resonate, how the cards resonate with the tokens. And this is done with, these tokens are made with love from my team and I. All right, we're ready. Whatever calls you up. Yep. Oh, very interesting. And it was 8, 8, 4 and 4. Positive changes are coming. Positive changes are coming. I'm going to leave it just the way they did it. Follow that new sun. Wow. The time for healing is now. And remember, whatever didn't work out for you was meant for you. Whatever rejection you experienced in the recent past, or all right, whatever you have experienced and didn't work out for you, it was the protection for your higher path. Okay? For your higher path. Because the time to overcome limitations is now. That is why you did not get what you thought you needed. But you don't. It's time to overcome these limitations. Look at where they're coming, baby. Because the new chapter has begun. Look at that new token. Wow, this is the first time we see her. The new chapter has begun. It's time for you to start writing in it. Because you are being pulsating with the universe. And that is when you are working with your guides, your angels, your ancestors. Okay, that is when you are pulsating with the universe. I just got chills throughout my body. Because we are all in this together. We are all in this together. I'm telling you, whoever needed to hear a message today, this is a message for each and every one of you. If you choose to stay, that's up to you. But I got to be honest with you, they can't make it more clear than these 8 beautiful tokens. The positive changes are coming. So follow the new sun. Take that time to heal from whatever you thought didn't work out for you. And remember, it is time to overcome these limitations because the new chapter has begun, where you start pulsating with the universe. And remember, we are all in this together. And so it is. All right, thank you. So let's move forward to the cards, because I got to be honest with you, that hello was this. Letting this beautiful guide come through and know that we are here for each and every one of you. Your guides, your angels, and ancestors. Listen to them, the signs, symbols, and things that you get in your life. It will be your numbers. It will all mean for you. Whether it's a ladybug, a grasshopper, or whatever it means to you. We're going to definitely do the spirit animals. All right? They are going to show you. All right? And truly, whatever has not worked out for anybody here, it is a protection from the universe, because it was not for your highest good of all that inquired, of everybody in that situation. Okay? All right, let's move forward. All right, babies. And I'm going to leave them out upside and down, where they're going to read the words. Listen, and it's too funny, and I had to say something to somebody. I think it was Kathleen. She got extremely, I don't know if you guys know this, but my heritage is I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican, I'm Cuban, I'm Spanish from Spain. I am German, and I'm something else. I don't know what the other is. But I'm sure there's more to me than that, okay? Because I definitely feel my indigenous lifetimes. That's my Jordan. I'm very connected to the Indians and to the different tribes. You understand? There's so many different tribes. But I'm definitely very connected with the Lakotas. All right, let's move forward. I don't know why, I just know. Listen, those are things that come with you when you're like me. You can just watch me on my videos. All right, babies, let's move forward. Hi, Maureen. I'm glad you got the chills. So did I. Hi, Jessica. Hi, everybody. I'm looking up. My face is hot, so know your angels are here. I'm going to call you Fergie, baby. I don't know how Ater, but I just heard to call you Fergie. Okay? And that's affectionate. All right, let's move forward. Let's get our spirit totems. What do they have to say today for February 10th? The gift of the present, our guidance for today, because I got to be honest with you. Those tokens are a very powerful message for us. That's why I do the astrological signs with the tokens. I know they have broad meanings. And it's, oh, wow, look at, they just threw them. Okay, thank you. Oh, my gosh. Look at the shaman comes out, the happiness. Visionary. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to look. Yeah, the bottom of the deck is the inner knowing. The bottom of the deck is the inner knowing, which is the swan. You are the brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed, so let yourself fly. Okay? That's Jordan, right there. Oh, I have many, yeah, I could tell you stories, but we're not here for that. We're here for us in the now, okay? The inner knowing. The happiness is all around you. Listen. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations. Okay. So when you're looking at the law of attraction, okay, I want you to envision what you truly want in the most joyous way. Okay. Because law of attraction never works with emotion. But when you stay in that joy, that's the vibration you're putting out. And that is the happiness. And that is going to bring it even better. But when you put that, but I can't, or what if, yeah, we don't want you that what if. There is no what ifs anymore. There is the knowing. The inner knowing that you can do anything you want to do. Okay? The happiness. Be the master of playful limit. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves, the ebb and flow. Your good destiny of love is sure. Followed by the shaman. And this has been coming up a lot lately. Hi, Helen. Okay. You are the creator and the magician. What do I tell you? The positive changes are coming. You are the creator and the magician. Use your gifts for good. There is power in your wisdom and words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as the keeper of the mysteries. Okay? Keeper of the mysteries. I heard pulsating with the universe. That is when we are pulsating with the universe. The keeper of the mysteries. Okay? And be the visionary. See things here. Not in the lower energies that are, listen, I always will tell you this, guys, and hear me loud and clear. What's going on your path is your journey. Don't let anybody cloud it. See things, rise above earthly matters so you can guide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. But don't let that heart be abused or taken advantage of. Yes, love. Hi, Paige. Okay? So get this home message loud and clear. Your inner knowing will show you the happiness and be the creator and the magician and see things at the highest perspective. That is why whatever happened that didn't work out, the rejection, is for your highest good on your path, the enlightened path. Okay? That is from your beautiful your beautiful animal totems, babies. Your spirit animal totems. Very forthright. You know, my messages are getting more clear because I'm getting, we're all opening more. I am. I ask. for it. Today was such a wonderful day just to hear that hello. It was, and I can actually repeat it. Hello. That's exactly what it sounded like. And it was, yeah, I got chills and I'm like, okay. So love when they show themselves. Your team, baby, they're always around you, whether you believe that or not. All right, let's move forward. Ooh, what else do we want to hear from my beautiful guides? And truly from the higher perspective. Okay, thank you. I'm just going to take one at a time. Isn't it funny? Something told me to turn the deck around because it wasn't right. The keeper of secrets. This is you, who you are. All right? Why don't they? They did. As soon as I looked at my cat, I asked her, "Is this good or is this, because I know it's good, but you always have to ask because I just do." I heard it was one of my guides, and she wanted to be heard today, or the energy of the feminine. The energy of the feminine. You see, when I bring out the mushrooms are the color and the energy of the aura, okay? And the mushrooms, the circles, the ovals, the heart, they have a different meaning for me in my spiritual connection, okay? So I'm answering you, baby. TM, I'm answering you. So when I get this and coming deep within from the throat chakra, is that what it took for them to hear me? Because I can hear them in my head. But I wanted that when they speak out loud, it's for the whole. And look, we got 8 tokens, 4 in each hand. So that's very relevant for all of this. Okay? They don't introduce themselves because they don't need to. I feel the feminine energy, and it was about the messaging of today. Yeah, they don't introduce themselves because they don't actually go by names, if you will. It will be what I feel. Yeah, because I ask for help. And a lot of times, when the time for healing comes, that is Archangel Raphael, always for me. Just giving you a little heads up, baby, of how it all rolls, because I am a teacher. Most of all, the teacher part of me is about that's why I do this. It's not about how I read the cards or I get the things. It's how you get it, how it makes you feel. That's why it is the perspective of you and your different, and that is why I do the 3 different decks for the 4, because that is an overall, and it's very relevant each and every morning. Do you ever notice? Okay, there it is. Girlfriend, listen to me. Take responsibility for your life. Yeah, listen to me. Renewal, vitality, take responsibility for yourself and your life. That is what the time of the horse is. And they come galloping in. I mean, da-doom, and they don't stop. Because they're bringing in all of the change that is you're ready for. So observe yourself in that childlike, once again, finding joy in the everyday. Observe yourself in the glow of your radiant soul. I heard bottom of the deck. Oh. Okay, let me tell you what, that's the egg, babies, okay? That is the egg. A fertile phase announces itself. You see the feminine energy, TM? All of these, I have a very good relationship with my cards. Very good. And that's what I ask of you, to get a deck and make a relationship with it and see where, when you pull out your card of the day, where was it relevant in your life? Write it down. This is how you become closer to your intuition and who you are, because each and every one of us are like me. And what I want you to do is learn to use those muscles and hear, watch for the signs. A fertile phase announces itself. Keep your energy field clear so you can fully unfold your creative power. All right? And whatever that is for you, where's your creative power, baby? Everybody has. I heard the master plan. Everybody has the master plan. What else do we need to hear for today, my beautiful? There it is. Recognize and live your beauty from the peacock and the non-judgmental world of love. Look lovingly at the one in front of you. Recognize, oh my gosh, look at that. So recognize, and I'm looking at me right now, and you all are looking at me. But look at yourself in the mirror, too. These are always telling me that. Because I talk to myself when I look in the mirror, especially when I want to express. Because you have to. That is who you are. You're looking at recognize and live your beauty, and look lovingly at the one in front of you. The feminine energy, TM. I heard in my soul tribe, 3 new children are coming in. So I don't know. My soul tribe has expanded. And I just heard, as soon as you said that, I heard in my head, my soul tribe, my whole soul tribe, which I don't know how big that is. There are 3 new children coming in. All right, just saying. All right, I don't know who it is. And if you are ready to, and there's a baby coming in your world, yes. But that is in your perspective. What is your new project? What are you nesting? What are you growing? A fertile phase, which can be also yes, baby. But I already heard 3 are, so just for your knowledge, whoever's listening, 3 of you are a prego or going to be prego in this year, okay? I just heard it. Field clear so you can fully unfold your creative power. And remember, pulsating with the universe. That is creative power. Pulsating with the universe is your creative power. Oh, baby, the divine is within you. You are a spark of God. Each and every one of you are. I tell you each and every day, I have it written on me. I am a spark of the divine light and love. Each and every one of us are. We come here as a reflection of source. What are you reflecting out? Yes, yes. Oh, baby, I'm more than happy to express. Communication is key in our lives, babies. Yes. I love that you question, baby. Yes, I love that. Oh, really? What? I just seen something on my Facebook. Very good. I already see one. Maria. How one is my daughter? An exclamation point. I'm just saying, yes. It will always be for the collective in these mornings. And then my astrological is for the sign-based. And I always tell you, if you really want to get a good message from the sign-based, listen to all 3 of them. All right. Anything else? I'm just going to give it a 3 shuffle to see if there's anything else. But I feel no. Yeah. See how it's fighting me? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, no. Okay, thank you. All right, last but not least. What else do we need to hear? I hear our team is already this. So I'm going to go with the shaman's dream. Yeah. We are all sacred dreamers, dreaming the world into being. Only because I got to be honest with you, the shaman for me is the raven, and the raven came up in the read. So that's an animal totem, and very much mine. So, and I've told you guys this time and time again. One of my major totems is the raven and the osprey hawk. The osprey hawk comes to tell me about foundational changes, big time. It's always the tower moment in some form or fashion. Something is breaking down, and that is exactly what happened that day. And as soon as I see it, as soon as I seen it, I knew it. There's no, and it was in one of the, it was huge, and he was right on one of those posts, just looking down as I was driving, and I thought, and I said, look, and it was weird. It was just, I knew. Spirit speaks very loud to me. And when you get familiar with all who you are and your signs and all that, okay, hope, not how. And it is when it's ready, Maria. Trust me, I got to be honest with you. Because when children want to come in, they know where they're going and they'll come in. All right? I'm choking right now. I'm laughing. Yes. One of my, I just, they just put me, because listen, when I do my thing with people, I don't, but I just heard, yes, I have one of my soul type is, yeah, she is. And she's been hoping and wanting it, not, yeah, yeah. So know that, yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh, and they actually don't watch this stuff. Yeah, they're working and all that kind of stuff. But that doesn't matter. I'm always, yeah. I love my peoples. I love all of you guys. Okay, listen, let me get into this. We are all sacred dreamers dreaming the world into being. We are all sacred dreamers dreaming the world into being. We are all sacred dreamers dreaming the world into being. What are you dreaming today? Okay. All right, babies. What do we got today? Our beautiful shamans. My beautiful shamans. What are we doing? Oh, I heard do it the other way. Something about these vehicles. Very fussy. Because they're non-movable for me. My hands aren't strong enough to shuffle them properly the way I want. It doesn't matter. They always get it out. So I've been trying to work with them this way. See? Much better? Yeah, see? Oh! Yes! Look at that, babies. Look what falls out. Oh my gosh. Your authentic self without any mask on is where you are going to be. Number 38, which is 11. Big time for me. Big messages. Okay. Oh, let me read this to you. Many masks. The authentic self, number 38. Wow, I haven't seen this card in a while. This tells me major changes. All right. Wow, guys. All right, let me get this all. We live in a world where everyone we see wears masks. We wear these masks to cover up and protect who we really are. We learn to do so because we are being conditioned to try to appear a certain way to fit in society. Yeah, that's why no, I ain't got time for that. And a lot of times we do, okay? But this is a period of time where no, this is about you and your journey and being your authentic self, because there's nothing wrong with you. They're just telling me the dogma we're working out of. That is what we're moving away from. I keep telling you guys, the masculine energy with that overpowering is no longer. We are not in that. And it is working throughout the world. It's going to be a 30-year process, but we are coming. And all of this stuff that's happening is on the other side of the river, and many energies are here to take care of all that. Okay? We're here for our lives and sparking joy. Okay? Because it all begins with you. All right? Your authentic self. Every time they make me feel to speak and tell you things, it's just for your protection is the way they make me feel. All right? We live in a world where, okay, where was I? We learn to do so because we've been conditioned to try to appear a certain way to fit into society. Masks allow us to belong, so we remain within the confines of what is expected. I have never been that person. Most people who are, let me finish. Okay. Masks are not inherently bad. Rather, they provide context and structure for our personalities and soul's expression. Some of us might believe that a particular mask fixed and hardened onto us is our permanent fate. We forget that we are living beings, with a multitude of faces, enabling us to experience a fuller, more vibrant world. That is when I'll tell you you're living in a pond and you're stuck. You need to get out and flow with the river, the ebb and flow. Your authentic essence doesn't want to be constrained by others' expectations anymore. Okay? Now is the time to strip away the masks. You've accepted and discovered who you really are. A new self is emerging, and your perception changes as you adopt new ways of being. Right now, it's really important to allow yourself to experiment, to experience the world in all its mantra, potentials, and possibilities. Try out different masks and let yourself be fluid and curious. How will you know what you love and what you resonate with if you don't take off the mask you've always worn and test drive some new ones? I told you, baby. We're letting go of that old, and that is us, of our perception of who we truly are. We're seeing who we are. We're letting go of that controls of others, okay? Your authentic essence will never change. It will only express itself differently through these optional selves. Through trial and error, you discover more and more about who you want to become. What would it feel like to explore this side of you? Anything is possible if you're willing to open up to the potential. You truly can move beyond the barriers that society has set. Use your imagination and step into the magic. Yes, absolutely. Okay? It is time for us to take off that mask of what we've worn and been for so long, of living in other people's, they're telling me the other people's self-servingness. Sacred selfishness is about living your life, living your potential, living where you want to go, and stop living for other people's because of their selfishness and where they want you to be in their lives. And so it is, and so it is. Okay, I put it out. I said it. That's what we needed to hear. Okay, just saying we needed to hear that. All right, what else you got for us? Take off that mask, baby. You're in a new you. You're in a new coat, okay? You're in a new bra and underwear. A new panties, okay? Fitting much better. Feeling more comfortable in who you are and where you are going, okay? I'm ready, Spirit. What else do we need to know for our sacred dreamers, and what are we dreaming? There it is. Repairing the veil and forgiveness. Forgiving yourself, number one, and forgiving everybody in the situation so you can move forward. Okay? Repairing the veil. Let me read this for you. Now is the time to examine where your actions have caused difficulty or harm to someone else, and also where you have been in the recipient of harm. It's a give and take on this, baby. If forgiveness is what I told you, forgive yourself for your actions, forgive the other and the other situation. This is the time for healing. All right? Do this for you and for your own liberty. Okay, wait, let me get. Regardless of what side you are on, it is important for you to take responsibility for healing this rift by bringing love, compassion, and deep listening, and present to whatever is not in harmony. Do this for you and for your own liberty, as you will become an unwitting hostage once you take the role of the perpetrator or the victim, both positions of weakness. You see what I'm saying? Live your true identity, all right? And make the appropriate amends with that newfound wisdom and understanding, healing, forgiveness, and mending what is broken in your world in a sweet, much needed declaration of freedom. And I absolutely did that. And as hard as it is going to be for each and every one of you, it must be done for you, yourself, and where you're moving forward to. And until you do that, you will be stuck. We're not there anymore. It's time to overcome these limitations. The new chapter has begun with pulsating with the universe, and we are all in this together. So I'm ready. Bottom of the deck. No, I can't wait. No, they said no. That was the last minute. They said get the third card. All right. Because I was Winter Storm, I think. And if it's meant to come out, it will. And this is what's meant to come out. You got to move past the obstacles. Yeah, this is what's meant to come out. The wall. And it's number 11. Moving past the obstacles. We're almost there. Some are, some aren't, is what I just heard. Some are, some aren't. 56, please. There are moments in your life when you are so geared up, so sure that you are on track. And this is funny because this is my... All right. I got to be honest with you. This is so true for me. I got to be honest. Listen, look in your life in the perspective of your journey and where this is in your life. Okay, guys, I will always tell you this is about all of our individual journeys. 4-4 is up there. 4-4 up there. So when I see that, I know this is going to be of great help for each and every one of us in our different perspectives. Okay? There are moments in your life when you are so geared up, so sure that you are on track with such drive and momentum that you're shocked and confused when you encounter the wall. This is the unpredictability occurs outside your ability to plan. All right, and this is regardless of if you've done everything right in alignment with the divine. It's imperative that you change your attitude now. This temporary roadblock is not an obstacle to blast through. This is not an invitation to push harder, cancel other plans, or worry about who will win or lose. This is a stopping point to enable you to slow down and contemplate the part of the manifesting equation that you and everyone else forgets. Life is on life's terms. You hear me, babies? When the universe is working, it is on the universe time plan. Okay? Life on life's terms will override your best laid plans. Yes, as inconvenient as it may seem, this experience is important. Okay? The rejection, I told you these will always, the rejection is the protection. I told you they will always have meaning. So it is an important reminder that you are a human being, not a human doing. Perhaps you're being reminded of your own mortality, or that you are but a small part of a bigger universe, where your destiny intersects with others. Your life may be meant to serve another purpose at this moment, and your attention meant to be directed elsewhere. Once again, I can't even begin to make this up, okay? Consider that this place of temporary non-action is exactly meant to be for you. Perhaps it's because all you desire and have set in motion needs time to consolidate into form on the other side. Remember, it's time to overcome these limitations. Could it be, could it be that all the elements are not yet in place for its manifestation, to be for the highest good of all? Patience is required now, and the wisdom that this might be time to go to take a break and contemplate gratitude for everything that you have in the now. That's me adding. What is truly yours will never be walled off from you. And now, my lovelies, let's see the bottom of the deck. The Wailing Tree. 59. Wow, I could have just stayed right there. Yeah, it's about sticking, holding on. When the Wailing Tree, one important thing to consider before you make any changes is that you need to allow yourself to feel your disappointment, your loss, and mourn what was and what could not be. This is a way to honor your experience, to give yourself time to consider all the gifts in it, to put proper closure on it, to really know what you've learned as you walked away from it and into something new. Even in the perception of failure, because there is no such thing really, guys. But I'm going to tell you, even in the perception of failure, there is much good to be discovered. However, skipping the stages of loss doesn't get you reconciliation any faster. In fact, you will discover that you will have to come back to it at some point. So do it all now. Look at it all squarely and honestly, and stay with your feelings. Life is not either or, it's both, and it's this and that. So as you dive into the process to process this, allow it to become a temporary travel companion on your journey. The feelings that this will bring to surface will be challenging for sure, yet like all things, this will pass soon enough, and you will be more enriched by the experience. And so it is, my lovelies. So, namaste. I will see you all tomorrow in the AM. I hope this was relevant for everybody, and I hope it helped you out. See you on the next video. If you like what you see, please subscribe. I love you all. TM, I'll see you later.